All right, maybe they'll come here. Maybe. All right, y'all. Sorry. I'm sorry about that. I could not work on this little iPad thing. Yeah, me and this iPad, we ain't. I can't do lives on iPad. I hadn't figured that one out yet. All right, y'all. I'm getting it together. I'm getting it together. So happy 10,000 subscribers. I hope that 5 of you that are on here are 5 of my subscribers. All right, put this back on. Hi, Julia. You have a beautiful name. That's my great grandmother's name. No, that's my grandmother's name. My dad's mom's name. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. All right. So today is Saturday, y'all. What did y'all do today? Let's start off with that. How are you? Hi, Stephanie. You owe me something. You owe me something. I got something for you. Thank you. Like you can't hear me talking to you, right? Thank you. I appreciate that. What y'all doing? All right. I wish I could see who was all on here other than when you comment. Okay, let's see here. Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Thank you. Lisa, Alexis will be on here, your Illinois friend. She'll be on here shortly. I just hung up on her and a few other people, so hopefully they'll come back. Thank you guys so much. I was saying you guys weren't on the other live. I was trying to do it from my iPad, but yeah, I just hadn't figured that one out yet. But anyway, I was saying thank you guys so much. I guess I'll let a couple more people come on before I really go into that. So I was asking what type of videos, y'all? I need somebody to hold me accountable. What kind of videos y'all want me to make going forward? What kind of videos y'all want me to make? Jessica said mock signings. I do have an idea of some things that I do want to do, kind of in the realm of mock signings. So let me put, guys, if you have not heard me ever say anything, always keep this. I keep this notebook with me everywhere I go. If I'm carrying my big purse, it fits in my purse. I just carry it in my purse. Even if you have to get a small one, always carry a notebook with you so that way you can take notes. Because you never know where you're going to be, what situation you're going to be in. Somebody may be talking. I ear hustle. Do y'all ear hustle? If I am at a restaurant, I don't care if I'm at Starbucks, at Panera, wherever I am, I always have this notebook. And if I hear people talking and they have some great ideas or some good suggestions or say something that I think that may be helpful, girl be writing the notes. I'll be taking notes. I be ear hustling, y'all. That's what I call it, ear hustling. I'm from D, we ear hustle. We always got to be aware of our surroundings, what's going on in front of us, behind us, on the left, on the right, underneath, up top. So I'm always trying to, take some notes, learn something new. Because you never know. One day I was sitting in Panera and I was having lunch in between signings, and a man was in there with his wife. No, the man was in there with his financial advisor. His wife had died, and they were reallocating, like refunding different funds and stuff like that. And like you could just hear, I mean, this guy had millions of dollars in his IRA. He wanted to move this money over here, and so now that she was there, the money that he was getting from her, he wanted to invest in this IRA. Or, it was just like I was like, okay, I gotta pull that notebook out and see what they were, like revisit those notes, right? But always have a pen and a notebook because you never know where you're gonna go, who you're gonna meet. You can, what you're gonna learn from. I know a lot of us use our notes in our phone. So that's a great thing, a great tool as well. All right. Thanks for coming back, y'all. And I apologize for cutting the live off on y'all, but I had to get off of that iPad. All right. I met up with another local notary and she was sharing how that's awesome. So is that how you ended up doing the direct one? More videos related to starting your business. Okay, let me write that down. So we got some mock. Jessica, when you said mock signings, what were you speaking of? Like, because I got mock signings. So what kind of mock signings were you talking about? Mock signings, business, startup. Okay, what else? Shorts on notarial area. Mhm. Okay, that's a good one. Shorts on errors. I like that. That was, yeah. Shorts on notarial. I like that one. That's a good one. My calling signing services. So me calling signing services, like trying to solicit work. Is that what you're speaking of? Let's see. Okay, so I'm writing this down, y'all. Give me some suggestions because I'm gonna start this week, next week. Calling sign-in services. You know what? I could do a bunch of shorts. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Are you typing, Jessica? Lexus, tell Rex I said hi. Okay. Okay, I can do some shorts on that. That's awesome that you met up with another notary. A lot of times notaries don't want to meet up with other notaries in their area because of they're scared of somebody's going to take their business, right? They're afraid of that. And that's not always the case. That's not always the case. So you don't have to worry about that at most times. Actually, you're dusting. I want your mom's necklace she had on. What store was that? She was outside of shopping? Shoot. I'm trying to be a boss like your mama, girl. He said, hey, he heard you. Oh, more day in the life videos. I thought about that. Okay. Day in the life videos. I can do that. Yeah, I bought these little balloons and that little K is just sick, honey. He had a hole in it and he just not want to do right. So I ain't even messing with those balloons. You see, I got my little, wait, you see the 10? That K, honey? That K is done had it. That K has had it. All right, y'all. So it is 8:22. YSL. Okay, okay. I almost bought one of those bags. I almost bought one of those. You dusting and it's like 6 o'clock your time. Jessica, where's the best place to stay in Vegas? Because I need to start looking like right now for a place. He just told me yesterday that he got his vacation times approved. So Oh my God, y'all, I'm gonna share a story with y'all. It's story time. Anybody ready for a story? Anybody ready for a story? Let's see. If anybody wants a story, I don't know, thumbs up or something. Do you want to? Heck yeah, I want to stay on the strip. I want to go from casino to casino. Yeah, I want to stay on the strip. Cosmopolitan, that's where you stay, Lex? Hmm. Okay. All right. So I see several of you that have been Venetian, Paris, MGM. Okay, give me the best two. Is the best two the top two? Okay. Y'all want to know what I'm drinking? In celebration of tonight, you probably never even heard of it before because it's made in Tennessee, called Whisper Creek. It's kind of like a Bailey's with a bourbon together in one, and it's cheaper than Bailey's. So good. So I'm getting a little hot. So if I start getting a little airheady, you know why. All right, so y'all, story time, story time. So there are several of you who have been in my journey ship sessions. And if I've done any mentoring with you and you've asked me about reverse mortgages, you know that I don't do them. I don't like them personally. I do not want to sway anybody away from doing a reverse mortgage. But I don't care for them. I feel like I am part of a ploy to take these people homes from them. And there's a whole bigger picture to the whole reverse mortgage thing. But um I've done two in my life. They're long because the signers are usually older. A lot of times they don't know what they are signing, right? They don't know. Well, when I say they don't know what they're signing, I don't think that it's really been explained. They just know that they're not going to have a payment. They're going to get a check and they're happy. Like this one lady, the one that I did, she was so excited about coming. She was like, "Oh, I can't wait to get my check." I was like, "Oh, okay. So you got plans?" She was like, "Yeah, I can't wait to get my check. I'm buying me. So the first thing I'm gonna buy me is some new teeth." And I'm looking around the house, and it looks like I'm in an episode of Hoarders. Like I was like thinking, like, yeah, you might want to get a maid too to clean this house up. I just feel so bad because they're older. They didn't have anybody. It's just him. Her, it was just a husband and a wife. They didn't have any family to come like help them. I don't know about friends, but the house was like I'm telling you, it was like an episode of Hoarders. And all she was concerned about was getting her some new teeth. And I don't even think they really realized the consequences, of that. And so part of the story time is this, okay? Um, I did a signing yesterday, and the ladies that I was doing the signing was for. Her father owned the property. Him and his wife had did a reverse mortgage. Um, the wife died. The father got sick. Before the father got sick, of course, he had a will, so he willed his house to the daughter. Allocated funds to the other two kids or whatever. So the daughter who thought that she was getting this house, um, didn't realize that there was that they had did a reverse mortgage. So she was like, it was the worst experience ever trying to save the house. She said that they tried to hurry up and put the house in foreclosure so that they could take the house, or that was her words. They tried to put the house in foreclosure or something so that they can take the house from her because, of course, the father got a loan. He owed $94,000 on the house. The property was appraised at $370,000. Um, so They were trying to take this house, this $370,000 house, for just this $94,000 loan that he had out for the reverse mortgage. Okay. And so the only way she could save the house, keep the house, was to come up with $94,000. And there was a $2,000 fee that she had to pay on top of the $94,000. So her dad had, and she showed me pictures, had an old Chevy, like classic, original, only owner car, white wall tires, like mint condition car, and she had to sell that, which she hated to do, but she had to sell that to get the $94,000 to save the house, right? Because she had to pay them. They had a lien on the property. They would not take it off. They were trying to go ahead and get the house into foreclosure so that they can take it. So she had to sell that car. And I don't know if she got all the money from that car. I know that those old cars in that condition go for a pretty penny, whatever, but I'm not sure if she got all the money, whatever. But anyway, so she was able to get the money to pay them off. But she was like, it was the darndest thing. She thought she was going to be able to close in January. She had to wait till April to close because, of course, she had to pay off the 94,000. Then whatever other little debts he had, she had to pay that off before she can actually get the house. So she was able to get the house, and she only financed like $100,000 So her payment was like 800 bucks, but yeah, her payment was like 800 bucks a month, or whatever. And she was really sweet. But she was like, that was the dirt, like she said, I would never do that she would never do a reverse mortgage. She would never suggest anybody do a reverse mortgage. It was like hell. I mean, just imagine you losing your father, and then you get this house that you grew up in, your kids grew up in, like the family reunions, everything. And then all of a sudden now somebody's trying to take this house for $94,000 when it's worth $370,000. And it was just a really bad experience. And it just made me even more, you know, despise reverse mortgages, because when people are doing these reverse mortgages, they don't realize that, hey, if something happens to me, I die, my family, whoever is supposed to have this house when I die, they need to come up with all of this money or they're going to lose the property. Right now, those who don't have family members or anybody to leave anything to, they probably don't care, right? But if you have, like, again, I'm sorry, I just do not like them. But he also had, not but he had an El Camino. I don't know what year it was. It was like a 56, I don't know, SS, mint condition, original paint, original everything. Oh my God, it was white wall tires. It was immaculate. She wanted to even take me for a ride. No, no, thank you. She talked me to death, y'all. I had to go. Um, but so now she has the property, right? Thank God she got it, and I'm happy for her. But I don't want any of you to go through that, any of your family members to go through that. I just don't like reverse mortgages. So now that I have done my little rant, let me look in the comments and see what kind of videos y'all want me to do. All right. Don't like reverse mortgages. All right. All right, let's see here. Nobody put Shannon, thank you. I appreciate that. KDH Hayes. Congratulations. Thank you. There's also MV Realty Signers. What's MV? Is that like mobile homes? What are those, Jessica? What are MV MV Realty Signers? I don't know what those are. What's MV? Educate me, girl. Educate me. All right. So everybody has given me what signings they want. I mean, what videos they want me to do. I got mock signings, calling sign-in services, business startup, shorts on errors to be aware of, um, day in the life videos. So I have those. Anything else anybody could think of? Thank you, Rosalind. I did this for you, girl. No. Thank you. Even washed my hair this evening. Hmm. No, nobody. Okay. Nobody's talking to me. I wish I could like have y'all up. I need to log into StreamYard, don't I? Not StreamYard. Yeah, StreamYard, because then I guess on StreamYard I can actually like pull y'all up and have like a one-on-one conversation. That's what I want to do. All right. Yeah, I want to do I want to do a reunion for everybody that's been in my journeyship session. Everybody that's been in my journeyship session, I want to do a reunion and either the 7th or the 14th of May. So it's going to be on the Saturdays. It's going to be for a couple hours. We're going to be on Zoom. Um, So everybody that's ever done a mentorship or a journeyship session with me, I would love for us to get together like a reunion and just kind of talk about where we are now, what worked for you, what didn't work, suggestions, just kind of catch up. Like, hey, what y'all been up to? So definitely, I want to do that. All right, let's see what Jessica's talking about. MB Realty signers are the ones that they give the signers $1,000 upfront in exchange for using them to sell the home. They're locked in for 40 years, and if they pass, the family has to use that. So if they pass, hold on, company to list the home. Oh, has to use them to list the home. They prey on people who strap for cash. Google the company and the name, you'll see a lot of. Okay, you know what? I, I, mm, I hope that wasn't what I was doing when I signed documents for this one company. I'm writing this down. So you've done that. So you go out, Jessica, right? And you go to their house. You have them notarize. Is it just like a document or two? And the signer is given the $1,000. So do you like take the check, or do they like once the paperwork is signed, they'll deposit or they'll mail them the check? 12 to 14 pages, and they say don't guide the borrowers through. Oh, don't guide them. Hi, Farron. Hey, Sierra. Thank you. Rosalind. Hmm. So they just want you to give them the 10 to 12 pages, and wherever they see their name, they just want them to sign. And then they pay you. Do they pay you like in net 30? They will mail the money or deposit depending on what they choose. Okay. Is that one of those say $50 orders, since it's only 12 pages and it probably takes you, what, 10 minutes to do it? Well, if you can't guide them, then it could probably take longer than to do that. Just tell them to sign and that's it. I don't like the whole 65. I don't like the whole just tell them to sign. I mean, a quick claim deed, right? If you go to or power of attorney, right? You go, you do that. That's quick. There's only one signature, right, for you to sign. So that sign, just tell them to sign there. That's cool. But at least I am gonna tell them, hey, this is a quick claim deed. Hmm. $65. I don't know. I guess that would be cool for some people. $65 for a few minutes of work. Just my integrity will not allow me to do those reverse mortgages. I think that's really what it is. Okay. Yeah, Farron, I definitely want to do. I may have sent an email out saying that that's something that I was gonna do, but I just hadn't had the date yet. So I got to figure out which, if I'm doing it May 7th or May 14th. There's gonna be one of those 2 days. Maybe when I send the emails out, I'll ask them to respond if they're coming and what's their preference. And whatever I get the most responses for, maybe I'll do it that way. Because I know everybody's not going to be able to attend. And so I'm okay with that. So I mean it could just be two, three people. I'm okay with that. Okay. All right. So, oh, I love this. Questions are coming. Okay. Thank you, Sue, for asking this question. So, what kind of loans can you do in an attorney state? That is a great question because in an attorney state, if you are, if it has anything to do with like a refinance, there's one document in the packet that is the reason why um signing agents are not allowed to do the refinances and everything like that on their own. Now, I do have some mentees that's in Georgia, and one she does a lot of applications. She does witnessing. Um, there's other people, of course, that does general notary work. But in as far as in an attorney state, you are not allowed to, unless the attorney is present, you are not allowed to you can't go out like I can and just go to somebody's house and do a refinance. You're not allowed to do that in Georgia because of that one document. And there may be a couple more, but at least I know that there's one document that's in there that will not that causes you because it has to be explained by an attorney. So the same job that they're paying us $100 for, attorneys are getting paid 650. This one particular attorney in Georgia, she makes 650 for every closing that she has. Makes you want to go back to law school. Go to law school so you can get 650 for your 30 minutes of signing documents. So, Sue, don't play with me on Brady. Don't you play with me. I need a you tell him your mentor would love an autograph. I'm just glad he's coming back for one more season at least. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, that's Tom Brady's cousin, Sue. Yeah, that's his first cousin. Next time you come on here, I want you to be asking me for my address so you can send me something from Tom. I was looking at his jersey too. I started to wear that. Hey, Darium. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Another one of my mentees. He was in one of my journeyship sessions. Jessica, you're a fan too? I can't wait till football season. Any of y'all watching that new football that they got going on? I think I watched part of one game. It was a Birmingham and I don't know who else was playing, but I know Birmingham was playing. I told my husband I was gonna buy some tickets to go to Birmingham and watch them play. I don't know the name of it. Hey y'all, so thank y'all so much for joining. I know I normally do like a 2 hour live, and tonight I am not going to do a 2 hour live. Yeah, I haven't even mentioned the journeyship session because that actually is on Thursday, y'all. My new actually it's called an impact session now. So I've changed it from journeyship sessions to impact sessions, right? Because I want to be more impactful. So these sessions are called impact sessions now. And I have one starting up on Thursday for it looks like everybody on here has probably been in my session before, but for those who have not, just a quick plug, okay, just a really quick plug. If you are a signing agent and you girl, I can't used to hate Tom Brady. I used to. Okay, I like that. All right, shameless plug on my journey ship, my impact session, right? If you are a signing agent and you are afraid to take your first signing, if you are afraid of the documents, you're just scared, you don't know where to start with your documents, I have a 5 week session that will cover going over the documents, okay? First week, what is a signing agent? What are your roles, your responsibilities? Who's involved in the process, right? And the consequences of making mistakes, right? Because there's going to be some consequences. So you learn that early on. Second week, kind of like the business of a signing agent. And then week 3 through 5, straight documents. I've implemented some new homework strategies too that I think is very helpful. So again, you get week 3 through 5. We go over your documents. So you get a refinance packet, you get a seller's packet, a loan modification, and a home equity line of credit packet. We go over every one of those packages. I'll allow you to be the signing agent. I am the borrower, and we're going to go over those documents. So everybody has an opportunity to present the documents. You have homework where you have to actually send me your mock signing video. Um, before the next session. Just because I think that doing the mock signings are going to help you. It will really make you a little bit more confident. Actually, not a little bit. It will make you more confident in presenting the documents to the signers. So if you are just afraid of signing documents, if you're afraid, you don't know what the documents are. If you're just afraid to take that first sign up for my session. Again, it's 5 weeks. If you need a payment arrangement, you can definitely I have a payment arrangement options for you. But if you definitely want assistance with that, you can go to my website, YouSaySoLLC.com, and sign up for my journey ship impact session. It's 5 weeks. It starts on Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And again, it's going to help you become familiar with the documents. Um, you're going to be presenting these documents. You're going to have a homework assignment, right? You're going to record yourself doing a mock signing, right? And then you're going to send it to me. I don't share that video with anybody. It's just for practice, right? So I can critique you and help you along your journey, right? So if you're interested, that's where you go to sign up for the new impact sessions, and I'm looking forward to it. It's 2 hours. Again, it's just on Thursdays for 5 weeks from April 28th through May 26th, I think it is. Anyway, it's on the website. If you're interested, please, please, please sign up. Other than that, thank you. You got us out of being scared. I'm glad to hear that. I have some testimonials I need to post. I'm gonna post this week. Yes, I am one of those mentors who you can actually contact, right? You don't pay me a million bucks and then you can't contact me, right? So when we go through that journey ship impact session, We're on Zoom, right? So I'm here with you. We're live, right? If you have questions, you email me, you text me, let me know what your issue is, and I'll help you, resolve it. You get your first sign, and you want to go through the documents. I'm there for you. I'm there with you. So definitely, it's a great course. I definitely suggest it. If you're scared, take your first sign and don't be. It's really simple. Yes, it is. A lot of people they see these documents, right? So they pull these documents out. They see these documents and they're like, whoa. They're like, how am I going to present these documents? How am I going to present these documents to the signer? Because you don't know what none of them are. I mean, you can read that first page says stop. Yeah, right. If you see a late fee payment, you might know that if they pay late, they're gonna have a late fee, right? So you can explain that. But some of these other documents that you can't just point and tell them to sign these documents, right? You can't do that. You really need to know, or at least have the basis understanding of what the document is. Okay, so please don't just point and have them sign. And as a signing agent, I know that a lot of you are already, most everybody on here, I believe, is a signing agent already, because I think everybody that I'm looking at has probably been through one of my sessions. So I thank you for supporting me still by coming on to this live tonight. Um, when you become a signing agent, or when you start taking your signings and you start going out and you get comfortable, when you finally get confident, right? Don't tell these folks how much money you making in your signings. If people are asking you, oh, how do I become a signing agent, right? Um, I'm not going to tell you what to say and not to say to them, but don't we don't be like, yeah, I'm making this. So we had a in my last journey ship session before last. She was refinancing a home or buying a home, and the person who came out to do her closing, was bragging about how he makes $100,000, or no, $10,000 a month. Um, and he has a bunch of signings, whatever. And so when he presented the documents to her, he didn't even tell her what the documents were. He just pointed and told her to sign. Yeah, really. And so she emailed me and she was like, "Michelle, if it's this easy, I'm gonna start signing today." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" She was like, "He just came to my house and pointed where he wanted me to sign." I was like, "Who is this? Like, give me his name. Like, I need to talk to him." So you have a lot of people that take some of these other classes, and they train you to get your signing done in under 30 minutes. Pull all these documents to the front of the packet and then get the document signed and then leave. And then you're not double checking your documents, right? So then what happens? You have errors, you have to go back. Signing service may stop using you. um don't do that. Don't pull these documents out of order unless the signing service or the title company, um unless the title company instructs you to do so. There are some title companies that will send you a packet and say, send the packet back in this particular order. For me, I'm like, why you don't send me the packet how you want it returned? Like, I don't understand the whole gist of that. Maybe I'm missing something. And I asked why, and I never got a response. And maybe they thought I was being smart. I really wasn't. I really wanted to know, why do you request that we send the documents back in this particular order, and you would threaten to deduct fees, but why don't you just email me the documents the way you want me to return them, and we won't have this problem, right? So I could never get an answer. And if anybody knows why they do that, please put it in the chat. I would love, love, love to hear about it. But I just don't understand why they do that. But yeah, he he did not go over the documents with her, which is which was sad. And even told her that he would mentor her. Y'all remember that? Darium, you were in the class. Yeah. Told her that he would mentor her. Not not doing work like that. Like, I would not want anybody to mentor me that's not doing that. Yeah, that's crazy. So, y'all, if y'all going out here to these houses, to these homes, be respectful. You know, they don't need to know, that you make $150, $100, 85, whatever you're making for that signing. They do not need to know that information. That is not their business. If they want to read the closing disclosure or the settlement statement where it shows whatever charges they're paying for the notary, they can do that. Because I do have people say, well, do you make a good living on that? And I'll be like, I do. Do you love what you do? So how much do you make? I make good. I make good. You don't want to tell them that because then you never know what conversation will be next with their loan officer or the title company. You don't want to discuss fees because if it gets back, then you're violating your agreement that you signed when you signed up with those signing services not to discuss fees, protect the signer's privacy at all times. You don't want to breach your contract that you have with them, so just don't even talk about fees with them. Yes, you do. Ooh, uh-oh, wait. Oh, that's how you pin a message. Yeah. And I'm okay with people calling me. Y'all must be doing y'all thing because I don't get as many phone calls as I used to for questions. I can count on one hand how many people actually call me regarding um, signings and stuff. So that's good. People will try to call me about pricing a lot. Like, what should I charge for this? So I get a lot of those phone calls. The way I see it, there are three sets of hands touching the docs before we see it: lender, escrow, and sign and service instructions. Sign and service does and put it on file and leave it up to us notaries. You know what? Yeah. Sometimes there's two set of so the sign and service will have their set of instructions, and then the title company will have their instructions. You always want to go by the title company's instructions, okay? Whatever the title company instructions are. And when in doubt, you can always call, but always follow the title company's instructions. Because, see, you'll get a sign in from the sign in service and they'll say scan backs are not required. But then the title company will send you instructions that you need to scan these documents back. And sometimes it'll be like 180 pages and they want you to scan back all those documents. And then they want them in one file. Well, if I'm out and about and I'm scanning documents, I'm going to break those up. You're going to get them in two files. And if you may get them in three. I'm sorry. If I'm out and about and I'm scanning from my car, my scanner from my car only scans 100 pages. So if it's 200 pages, it's getting broke up. I always break it up anyway. So if it's 180 pages, I'm going to break that up into three files. So it's crazy. All right. Yes. You know what? I gotta you know what? Don't undercut yourself too. If and let me tell you this, see, this is something that I learned yesterday. I didn't learn it yesterday, but I was undercutting myself. And the lady was like, well, let me tell you what happened. So I got a call from a title company, and she said that she needed a notary on May 4th for a refinance. I said, oh, okay, yeah, I'm available. She said, what's your fee? So I told her my fee, and she was like, come on. She was like, I don't care. She was like, what? I told her, I said, well, I'll do it for such and such. And so she was like, come on, name your price. And so then I was like, oh, okay. Then, so then I upped it $50, right? I probably could have upped it another $100. If somebody is calling you, if they found you on um I don't your Google page, 123 Notary, Snap, wherever they found you, if they are calling you, name your price, right? If they call you and say, "Hey, I need a refinance in your area on this particular day. What's your price?" And if you want to say 150, right? Because in certain areas 150 is normal. Don't be afraid to name your price. And then if they sound like, oh, well, that's too high, then you can always say, if they don't accept your fee, then you can say, well, what were you willing to pay? And just because you ask them what they're willing to pay, if they tell you what they're willing to pay and it's something that you don't want to work for, then you would say, oh, okay. Well, thank you so very much for the opportunity. Thank you for calling, but I will have to pass on that. You don't have to accept it if they call you, right? Now, so if they're calling you, they need you because they could have easily gone to a sign-in service, right? And got somebody to do that sign-in for 60. Oh my God. Another thing I gotta tell y'all. But they could have had somebody do that for 60, 80, 60 to $80, right? But they're not signed up with a title company or I mean a signing service. So then they call a notary and say, "Hey, can you do this?" So then at that point, you can name your price. Um, so somebody call you, remember, don't cheat yourself, right? Figure out in your head what your value is, and when people, for a signing service, right? If the signing come for $85, I mean, you gotta take it for $85. I mean, you can try to negotiate, but if you accept the order for 85, do the order for 85. But if somebody's calling you on the phone, 150 at least, like be like, oh, my rate is at least. Now, if you in an area where signers are 250, 350, name your price. Don't be afraid to name your price. And again, if they were like, oh, that's a little bit more than what I'm able to pay, what's your fee? What's your rate? Okay. I'll be happy to work with you and then take that rate. If it's a rate that's unreasonable for you, then decline it and just say, "Hey, thank you for the opportunity. I really appreciate you reaching out to me, but I will have to pass on that." And they'll understand. And then they may say, "Okay, well, let me see." Okay, well, and then they may check with somebody, and then they may be able to offer you that particular rate. Now, I'm gonna read the. I don't. Let me see. Okay, nothing in there. One other thing. So I I accepted a signing because I thought it was just it said seller packet something about docs. I just accepted it real quick. It was $50, okay? $50 for the signing, which for a seller's packet in my area, right? It was like literally 4 minutes from my house. Um they wanted to pay me $50, right? So I get to looking at the order and it says there's a seller and a buyer's packet in one. So she's going to be selling a house and buying a house. And they wanted me to do this for $50. Now, I didn't even realize that it was two signings in one until after I had already talked to the lady and confirmed the appointment. She was sweet. We had a nice conversation, blah, blah, blah. And I already confirmed. So when I saw that, I sent an email to the signing service like, I just realized that this is two signings in one. Your fee is unreasonable. If you are willing to increase my fee to this, I will be happy to um take the signing. If not, you can just go ahead and unassign me from this order. And I guess because I already confirmed the appointment, whatever, they were like, okay. Well, she sent me an email back saying, okay, I'll do it this time. What? I'm like, okay. So she increased my fee. for me, but you got to be careful when you're accepting these assignments too, because if they're trying to send you a buyer and a seller packet for 50 bucks, come on, like, no, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing a buyer and a seller packet for $50. I'm sorry. We just not doing that. Highway robbery. It's like gas is going up. Every paper is going up. Y'all see how much paper is? Now I used to get paper for $32. It's $49 now. It's crazy. Everything's going up, but they want to continue to cut the fees for the signings, and it just don't make sense, y'all. All right. What time is it? It's 9:02. Y'all got any questions for me? Yep, same rates. Darium, have you taken a signing yet? Hmm, Who else on here? Who else on here that ain't commented yet? Any of my Lisa, you taking a signing yet? Are you still on here? Or are you doing general notary work? Oh, well, good. I'm glad you're doing general notary work. Darium. Okay, on the e-notary. I have my notary seal, I have my stamp. I just have not approved yet with the state of Tennessee. But I'm telling you, it is not because okay, it is because I'm slacking. But look, I promise you, this letter, this letter right here, I'm gonna use secured signing for my Ron database or platform. I'm sorry, my Ron platform. And he sent me this today. No, he sent me this yesterday. I'm sorry. Because for the state of Tennessee, you have to have all this stuff, and I'm sure it's probably the same with every state, but they want to know all this stuff. So he emailed it, everything that I needed to copy and paste into my application for the state of Tennessee. So I am getting on it. I promise you, I have it right here. Plan to do it by the end of April for sure. Hi, Michelle David. If someone I know is buying a house, how can I be the one? That's a great question. If you know any realtor, they can write you as their notary into the contract. Did you know that? If you have a friend that is a realtor, now they can have you as their notary if they want to. Now, certain title companies have certain rules, right? Some title companies want to have their notaries do the closing so that they can keep that money. But if your real estate agent or realtor writes up that, hey, I have a notary that I work with, and they put it in the contract, when it's time to close, you'll be the one that actually closes. So, Sue, if you know somebody that's buying a home, you let them know, you have her tell her realtor that that they have a notary that they want to close on the loan, and then they can use you as their notary, right? As long as you know it's not a family member, there's no conflict of interest there, then you will be okay to do that. Okay. When people ask me how much I make, I say I like to make a difference. When people ask me how much I make, I say I like to make a difference. Okay. There's a website where you can combine the files. Okay. Is that the Adobe? Is it Adobe that you're talking about? Let me see. If someone is buying a home, I haven't taken a signing yet. Okay, well that's good. General notary work is a good start. I did a general notary assignment yesterday. No, day before yesterday. It was just one page, 50 bucks. At what point should I get background tested and get E&O insurance? I'm taking a course right now. All right, Coco. I don't know what course you're taking, But in order to be a signing agent and work through signing services, you would need to get your certification through the National Notary Association. Um, so I think at the point where you are ready to start doing signings is when you would want to go ahead and go through the NNA and get your background check, take your certification. Um, because you can't do anything. I mean, you can be and the myth is that you have to have this NNA certification, which you really don't. If you're working through title companies, escrow officers, you know people specifically that say, "Hey, I have a title company. I want you to be my notary." You don't have to have this NNA certification. However, if you want to work for signing services, you will need this certification. Um, because they just won't accept you. I mean, they have all these other notaries that have been through the NNA's certification, that's taken that training. They feel a little bit more comfortable with somebody that's been through some training than somebody just, that has not. So you definitely, if you are taking a course right now, if you want to finish that course, um, and you think that you'll be more confident and ready to hit the ground running once you finish that course, go ahead and do the finish the course. But you can still go ahead and order your background check, because you'll have time to take your exam. The background check, for me, it took a couple weeks. I think, well, this was in September when I had to do mine. So it took a little bit longer, but one of my other mentees, she got her background check. I think it was like in a couple of days. So whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and sign up, pay for the packet with the NNA, whatever one you decide to go with. Get Have them start your background check. You can take the NNA exam. It's not hard. It's not hard at all. Um, get that exam done, and then you're ready to start signing. I mean, if you're taking a course, I'm not going to say take the course and then get out there and go sign, right? Because you need to invest in your training. If you're taking a training, hopefully they're providing you with some documentation training. If not, you need to come on to the impact session and get that documentation training. But hopefully they are providing you with some type of document training, so that way you can go out there and you'll know what you're talking about when you're presenting these documents. And you don't have to know every detail of every document. You just need to be able to say, "Hey, this is your closing disclosure. It shows your loan amount, your interest rate. This is what your payment's going to be with your escrow. This is how much you're going to get back. This is how much you owe." Right? So you need to be able to go over that document, the settlement statement, right? You want to go over that. Hey, this is the amount of your loan. These are all your costs that you incurred to get the loan. This is what you're getting back, or this is what you owe, right? You want to be able to go over those documents. And because a lot of times people, even though they're refinancing their home and they've done it before, you may have a seller packet, or somebody's buying a home for the very first time, and they don't want somebody, they don't, if I'm buying a home for the very first time, I don't want somebody to just say, "Okay, sign here, sign there," and you're not telling me what this document is. Like, you're stealing, you're taking my experience from, that joy of me, being excited about being a home buyer. So now I'm sitting at the table and I'm thinking you're going to say, "Okay, congratulations on your, buying your first home. Okay, love, this is your closing disclosure. Now, okay, escrow is this." Right? And even though I know they say that you're not supposed to really go in depth of what these documents are, but you need to know what an escrow is. You need to know that their taxes and insurance are going to be included in their escrow. And you need to know that if it's not, if they only have insurance in there, where to go in that closing disclosure to tell you what is included in, if they have taxes, or if they have insurance, or if they have both, right? You need to know what those documents are. So if you're just going to somebody's home and showing them, I say point and click. If you're just pointing and telling them to sign, you know, that's not a great experience. And if you came to my house and you tried to do that as a signing agent, even if I was refinancing, I would call and I would say, "I don't want this notary," even though I know the process. Like, no, mm-mm, no. I want somebody to go over the documents with me. So if you're not learning about documents, get in my impact session, okay? All right. Yep, copy and paste. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Carolyn. Things have been really slow for me in New Jersey. Are you experiencing um this? I think it's been pretty slow for most people unless you work directly with a title company and you're like their primary um signing agent or their primary notary. It has been yet a little bit slow as far as signings are concerned. But of course, as a notary public, as a signing agent, there's more than one thing that we can do and that we should be doing. So as a signing agent, you're first a notary public. In your notary public business, you should be not only a signing agent, you should be doing general notary work. There's people who do field inspections. There's people who do fingerprinting. If you're in a state that allows you to but do weddings, right? You can become a wedding officiant. You have to have additional streams of income when you're doing this business because there are going to be the ebbs and flows. Interest rates are rising. Somebody had a 5.875 interest rate. Yeah. And I'm used to seeing like twos, okay, threes, but then now it's in the fives, right? So these interest rates are going up, which means that people are not going to be refinancing as much, right? People are still going to refinance. Loans are going to need to be modified. People are going to buy homes. People are going to be selling homes, all of that. So there's going to be need for a notary. But always, have some additional streams of income. I'm even looking at additional streams of income that I can add um, on to because, of course, I am a full time signing agent. So when the signings are slow, I have to pivot and say, okay, what else is there that I can do so that, I can stay afloat, right? So, yeah, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Yeah, I have a great relationship with my realtor. Yeah, if you have a great relationship with your realtor, ask her if you can be her signing if you can be her signing agent or her notary. She can write you in those contracts. Mhm. Coco, you're doing a loan signing system. All right, when you finish, call me. I get a lot of people from his course because although you learn a lot about marketing, there's not a lot of documentation training um in there. Yep, I have done some, Darium. Yeah, I have done some. They have been so fun. I have people randomly call like I think may have mentioned this in the session, whatever, but they were like, we need to get married before the end of the year due to taxes. We don't want people to know. Can you just meet us in our office? Can you come to our house? Yeah, so it's actually I make it fun. I don't just be like, okay, sign the paper. I make it fun. I'm like, look, you want to marry her? You want to marry him? Like, you got rings? All right, you ain't gonna cheat on her, are you? Because I mean, if you're gonna do that, we might as well not even go forward with this. You gonna cheat on him? Like, it's fun. I really like doing that. I wish my husband was okay with me doing that. I would really make that like a whole business. I would make that a whole business if I could. Hmm. Lisa, yes, I do get packages that have mixed paper sizes. Every packet that I get usually has mixed paper sizes. And so when I get that, then I just go to hold on. Oh, I hope I didn't mess something up here. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Can y'all still see me? Hold on one second. Lisa, you've been in my class. So you got this. There's a PDF sorter. All right. So if any of you have you get a packet and it has multiple sizes and it have legal and letter size paper, you can go to this notary rotary.com, go to this PDF sorter, upload that PDF file. It'll separate your letter from your legal pages. Just make sure you put them back in order. Okay. All right. So Coco, you thinking of doing signings as a weekend hustle? There's usually probably what, one or two signings on the weekend. Somebody talking about me because my nose is itching. Anybody superstitious? Eunice. What else I had to tell y'all? All right, so we're at an hour. Okay. Any other questions? Any other questions? Any other questions? Get my stuff together here. Hold on. We're gonna do a drawing in a minute, y'all. We're gonna do a drawing for some giveaways. Um, let's see. For the 16 people who are here, you do this disclaimer for the giveaways. You must be on the live at the time, and you must be a subscriber to actually claim your prize. Okay. How many am I gonna do? One, two. We only have 17 people on here. Everybody been in my journeyship session. Right. I always do a drawing for my impact sessions or my journeyship sessions. So I'm definitely going to do one of those. So if you have not been in the journeyship session and you are interested, if you are available on Thursdays from 6 to 8 p.m. for 5 weeks, then you can enter that drawing. If you can't come, don't. If you know that you're not going to be able to come for all 5 weeks, don't sign up. Um, or if you do and you don't come, then you just pay me for the session. Um, uh, one through 50. Okay, we got 17 people on here. Everybody at? I know it's a lot of people missing because it's nice outside. Nobody's in the house this early. All right. So I'm gonna do 3 signings. The best time to do signings, it really depends. A lot of people like to do them in the evenings when they get off work, for the people who work in the evenings. So for me, I may have a signing in the morning, then I may have one in the evening, right? So I may have one at 11. And like Monday, I have one at 11, then I have one at 6 p.m. So it's kind of like working a split shift. So it just really depends. I mean, I used to have like 5 a day. So, but it's not, times are not like they used to be right now with interest rates going up. All right. So I don't really see anybody on here that hasn't been. So I am going to do, since it's my 10K, We're going to use the number 10, and I am going to do 3 drawings for a $10 Amazon gift card. You must be a subscriber. If you are not subscribed, you probably want to subscribe before you claim your prize, because if you are not a subscriber, you will not get your $10. I know it's not a million, but it's something, right? Okay. Any questions? Any questions for me before we do this drawing? I am burning up. I gotta cut off one of these lights. Do y'all know I'm part of a podcast too? We're doing our live tomorrow. I thought it was gonna be at 7, but I think it's at 8 p.m. Let me double check that. It's at 8 p.m. Tomorrow's gonna be juicy, y'all. If we're talking about love languages, okay. You 8 p.m. our time. I'm so confused. Okay, so it's 8 p.m. It's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's we're gonna be it's it's on love languages, but these questions, whew, it might be a little too juicy for some of y'all, but um I don't even have, I wish I had the link. Sister Connect podcast. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I better put the S in there. Sisters Connect podcast. So it's gonna be on Facebook and our YouTube page. Sisters Connect podcast. We're talking about love languages, and then there's like a series of questions that we are going to be asked. It's gonna be juicy. So if you should drop by our Sister Connect podcast tomorrow. It's gonna be interesting. I'm excited. I can't wait. I don't know. I'm a little nervous. I don't even know if I'm gonna answer all these questions because they're getting a little personal. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I answer. All right. So any questions? That's a good amount towards your notary journal. That's right. That is a good amount towards your notary journal. All right. So nobody has questions. Nobody has questions for me today. All right. All right. So there are still 17 people. Okay. Why is there 17 people on here? Only got 12 likes. Okay. So when I get to 17, at least 17 likes, because I got 17 people in here. So I should have at least 17 likes. Come on, y'all. If you haven't liked it, go ahead and like it. And then when I get to 17, at least 17 likes, then I will do my drawing. I have my I have my numbers already picked. I already have my numbers picked. All right, there we go. Thank you. Thank y'all. In here ain't liking stuff. About to get some free stuff. Won't even like the page. Come on, y'all. All right. So, no, I haven't done any field inspections yet, but I am going to add that to my list. I have a couple of things. Every now and then I do Instacart. I don't know about y'all, but I absolutely love Instacart. Like I mean, I love shopping for other folks. Like I would rather do that than sit behind somebody's desk. I'm serious. I've contemplated going back to work, but even the thought about, going to a nine back to a 9 to 5, but the thought of that is just makes my skin crawl. do 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 do. Thank you, Darian. How do you get trained to do building inspections? I guess it depends on the companies that you work for. I don't know any of the companies for field inspections yet or inspections yet. So Alexis, what's that one that you were talking about? Are you still on for inspections? Did you sign up for one? What did you sign up? Who did you sign up for recently to do inspections? Does anybody else do field inspections? They have a company that they work with. We're all not in the same state, so you could share. Um, we're not trying to take your business. We're trying to help one another. So if you have some information that will help another signing agent, another notary, let's do it, y'all. Don't sit on this information. That's how you help one another, and then you grow. So let me write that down. Velocity. REOs. Okay. Did you get that, Darium? Velocity REOs? Groundworks. Groundworks. Okay. Y'all writing this down? Groundworks, photo inspections. I always have you a notebook. I'm telling you, I got my notes. All right. Great. Darium, I know this is a little personal, but how's your mom? Sorry, I meant to ask you that when I first saw you on. All right, y'all ready? All right. So y'all know the deal. So it's a number. Good, Darian. Good. That makes me feel good to know that. All right. Um. Do 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 do. All right. You're welcome. Gotta ask about the moms. All right, y'all. So this is the first one. I already got the numbers written out. I will open it in your presence. Well, wait, let me look first. I gotta see what the number is. All right, y'all. Number 1 through 50. Is that too broad? Number 1 through 50. The first person that gets the number will win a $10 Amazon gift card. Y'all ready? Do I need a computer? No, you don't need it. I do. I print from my phone sometimes. Um, but if um, but if they are mixed documents, you may want to you do your computer because you're going to need that PDF sorter if you don't have a dual tray printer. Nope, apostille is I knew you was gonna do that. Nope, apostille is one that's I am going to get on my list. Keep guessing, y'all. I got the number right here. Nope. Nope. Number 1 through 50. Hi, Toy Womack. Sue. 39. Can you see it? 39. All right, so Sue got the first one, 39. All right, Sue. You can't win again, okay? All right. So, Sue, are you a subscriber? All right. Next one. Same thing, y'all. Give me a number. Ah, okay. All right. Congratulations, Sue. Nope. Nope. Keep going. Keep going. Nope. Keep going. Man, this is fun. Somebody gonna get it. Nope. Come on, Pam. 49. I know it don't look like 49, but it is. All right, Pam got that one. Pamela. This one was Sue. What's Sue's last name here? Hold on. Borges. Okay. Borges. She did not win because she is Tom Brady's cousin, okay? She won because she picked the right number. Y'all thought I was gonna put 12 today. Nope. So don't even get 12 in your head. Nope. All right, we got one more. All right, y'all ready? Wait. Okay. Go. Let's go. I just need your email address. Miss, is it Eunice? 17 Mason. All right. So y'all have to email me I'm gonna do a virtual one. So I'm just gonna email it to you right from Amazon. Right, put my email address and okay. All right, this is a number one. I'm gonna do one more and then I'm gonna do a impact session. For those who have not taken my impact session. All right, so y'all ready? I'm gonna do one more for $10. For a $10 Amazon card. All right, a number between 50 and 100. Who is going to guess? Who is going to guess? Yep, you can only do once. Look at you ready to. Carolyn, what? 66. How'd you guess? All right. Now, you gonna put y'all gonna put 66 after she already won. All right. Oh no. Yeah, you can be in the drawing for that. Okay, so um there's only a couple people on here that's never been in my journeyship session before, but if you have never been in my journeyship session before, you can participate. If you have done mentoring with me but you have not taken my journeyship session and okay, look, you're gonna have to show up Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. I don't know where you live. I live in the Central Standard Time Zone. So if you are available on Thursday, starting this Thursday, April 28th, if you are available from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, then please, please, please participate. If you know for whatever reason that you are not going to be able to make it every week, don't sign up. Don't piss me off. All right. That's the easiest way to make me upset. Okay. All right. All right. So there should only be a couple people. It may only be one or two. So your chances tonight are really good. All right. So how many people on here put a 1 in the chat if you are going to enter and you've never been in the session. We can probably get this done quick because I only see one, two, three, maybe 4 people who have never been in my journeyship session before. If nobody else has ever, okay, so we got Carolyn and that. Anybody now, are either both of you, are you interested, and are you able to come Thursdays? Seriously, Thursdays from 6 to 8 p.m. and participate, share your camera so we can see your face and do your homework. I get it, Jessica. I ain't mad at you. All right. So, do 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 do. All right. So we just got 2. We just got 2. Do. Carolyn, are you able to come? All right. All right. So I need a number 6 through a number between 6 and 20. And the first one who gets it right, it's the winter. All right, y'all ready? Nope. Nope. Man, if I was y'all, I would just be like putting all kind of numbers in there. All right. All right. 1, 2, 3. Carolyn 4. Y'all duking it out. Come on. Somebody pick the number. Pick the number. Both of y'all winners tonight. Come on. Nope. Y'all keep, I'm gonna cut this light off. Y'all keep trying. All right. Rosalind, you can't do it. You already been in a session before. What you put numbers in there for, Rosalind? Pam, you've been in there before too. You can't. This is for the journeyship session. Y'all already had the journeyship session. Come on, y'all. Eunice and Carolyn. If y'all don't hit that number. Pam, stop putting numbers. You've been through this session. Sue, you better quit. Pam, stop putting numbers in there. I'm getting tired, y'all. I can't believe y'all can't come up with a number. Okay. So let's do this. All right. So stop. Stop with the numbers. So what we're going to do is usually I do allow two people into my session. Um and it was 16, Carolyn. So congratulations. I'm actually going to go ahead and allow both of you to join if you're going to be available, okay? So Carolyn and Eunice, send me your email address. I'm going to go ahead and get you signed up for the impact session. It starts on Thursday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. If for whatever reason you know that you are not going to be able to participate, let me know so we can get somebody in your spot who really needs this session. Okay. All right. I should have left. No, Carolyn, she got 16. So 16 was the number, but I think Pam put it earlier, but she can't play because she already been in the session. All right. So if y'all can email me, so Carolyn, when you email me, I need your name on YouTube as well as your email address. I want you to put in here that you want the $10 and the actual impact session. Same with you, Eunice. Pam, email me and just let me know you want the $10 so that way I can I know I already have your email address, but if you don't email me, I won't remember. And Sue, did you email me yet? Pam, you gonna get a spanking. You just a naughty girl. Oh, Pam, you already you already okay. Yeah, you can buy your journal, you can buy some pens, you can buy some kind of supplies with that. All right. So I am going to be on for 15 more minutes for those who want to stay around. If you have questions, I will be happy to answer them. Oh, the dates for the session are Thursday. So the 28th, this Thursday, the 28th through the May 26th. If you know you can't be available for those dates, then we'll just, let somebody else have that session, okay? Um, because I don't want to be upset with you. Because I feel like those who, are gifted the sessions should definitely be there. Let's see. I just put my email in the thing. Where is it? Is there a way I can do you see it? I pinned the message. You see it at the top of the chat? You say so.notary@gmail.com. You see it? Um, it may break down what I said. Do you need me to go over it again? What questions are you looking for specifically? Okay. So my impact session, which was formerly known as journeyship session, which it may still, I need to look and see. I need to update that. So again, it is a 5-week training, right? For notaries and signing agents who want to become more confident in the loan signing process. It's geared towards documentation. Okay. First week, what you're going to learn: what is a signing agent? What are your roles? What are your responsibilities? Who is involved in the process, right? What are the consequences if you make mistakes? That's going to be your week one. We'll talk about that. You may think like, oh, this is introductory stuff, but yeah, you need to know it. Okay. You need to know the consequences in making these mistakes and these errors because people will not use you. And for you to just get started, you don't want to make a lot of errors. Okay. So we talk about that. Second week is kind of like the business of the signing agent, kind of like NNA packages, signing up. We briefly talk about your business, name, LLC versus, having an LLC versus not, right? So we briefly go over that. I may talk about some signing services, some marketing stuff. We may get into some of that. Week 3, 4, and 5, strictly documents, okay? First week, we're going to tackle a refinance packet, right? You're going to have the documents. You're going to get my cheat sheet. Um, you know what? I think I may even do, oh, I should do one of my cheat sheets as a giveaway. All right. But yeah, so you're going to get a refinance packet, a loan modification, a home equity line of credit, and a seller's packet. And I think I have a buyer's packet now. So you may even get the buyer's packet. So we're going to go over all of those packages again. First week, we're going to do a refinance, right? You're going to have your documents. You're going to have a cheat sheet. My cheat sheet tells you what the document is. Settlement statement is this. And then it gives you my script and how you can actually explain that to the borrower, right? So it's easy peasy. Then you have my mock signing video. So not only you have the documents in front of you, you have the cheat sheet, and you have my mock signing video that you can compare to because that mock signing is based off of those documents, right? So it's going to help you learn how to present these documents to the signer. Between us going over it in class, you doing it on your own, watching my mock signing video, and then doing mock signing, recording yourself doing the mock signing is going to help you tremendously. Okay. So that's week 3. Week 4, this depends on how I'm feeling, which documents we're going to go over. We'll probably go over the home equity line of credit and the HELOC that is the HELOC and a loan modification. This so and during that time, so we're going through these packages, but you're going through the documents. I'm the borrower. You're gonna say, okay, this is your closing disclosure. Your loan amount is this. Your interest rate is that. This is what you're paying. Like you're gonna be telling me this information, right? Because that's how people learn. A lot of us have to actually do it. And then you also get homework assignments. So um, after week 1, after week 3, after we go over the refinance in the session, okay, your homework assignment is you're going to do a mock signing. You're going to email me your mock signing. I'm going to watch your mock signing. I'm going to critique it. I'm not looking for you to, like, I'm not going to nitpick everything. I just want to see you take effort into doing a mock signing. Okay. It's very helpful. It's going to help you become more confident. Um, and it will force you to look at the documents, to become more familiar with the documents, to look at the cheat sheet, to learn the terminology for these documents. Okay. And then that last week, we may go over the buyer or seller packet, right? And then any questions that you have. Now, I'm going to answer questions all throughout the session, but we'll kind of do like a recap every week. And then that last week, again, we're going to go over the documents. If there's a document that you guys want to go over that you're not, really, you just want to go over again, we may do that in the last week. Okay. So that's kind of like what this session is. It's just really focused on documentation because you can take all those trainings and they can tell you all this fine stuff. But if you get all of these documents, right? This is a refinance packet. I don't know, 124 pages. I think that's what it was. 124 pages. You sit down at somebody's house, you're at somebody's house and you are about to do a signing. Most people are intimidated by all of these pieces of paper because they don't know where to start, So you're going to be confident once you're going to know how to present packet to your borrower. And now, not every document is going to be the same in every title company, right? The documents may be formatted different, but may be the same. There may be an extra document in Tennessee than where you live, right? Or vice versa. But it's going to give you what the most common documents that you see all the time, okay? And so that's what that is. So if you're interested, um, then yeah, email me and let me know you still want to join. And if not, we'll find somebody else on my next pop-up live that I'll do in the next couple of days. So let me know what we got. Oh, we got 8 minutes. Any questions, y'all? Do you have a website to give us? So my website is YouSaySo LLC.com. So that's my website that you can go to. It does give you information about the session. Don't try to sign up there because it will ask you for a fee. Um I will get you signed up if you decide to move forward with the session, okay? So did you get my email, Carolyn? Mhm, 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 mhm. All right, so I only have one email. I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna search for you. If I don't get an email from you regarding Amazon gift card, then that's on you. I'm not about to chase people down to give you something. I could spend that on me. I could spend that on me. I'd love to be in that group, but I work nights mostly. Oh, I understand. I understand. All right, we got 7 more minutes. Anybody have any questions? Any questions while it's free? No. All right. No questions. All right. I'm gonna try to put it in an email. It's not letting me add it. There I am. Thank you. What you trying to put in the email? Thank you so much. Thank you. I did. I got it. It's on my board. Wait, is it still up there? Oh, I can take it off my board now. Yeah, I can take it off my board. That was a lot. That thing is tough. Thank you. I was able to take that off. Bam. 10 days later than I expected it, but 13's been a good number. So, um, yeah. All right, y'all. Since nobody has any questions, you trying to put your email address in. Where are you trying to put your email address in? Are you emailing me? You say so. .notary@gmail.com. Just send me an email. All right, my 14 fair weather friends, I appreciate you. I know that all of you are subscribers, and I definitely thank you so much. I know that I put this on at the last minute. I never schedule anything. I usually just do like a random live. I know if I schedule, I'll probably have more people in attendance, but I don't know. I kind of like the small number because it's easier for me to kind of keep track of everything on especially this chat. Okay. Um, but for the journey ship reunion, that's gonna be so fun. I can't wait. We'll play some notary games. So I'll have some questions and answers. I may even do a giveaway or two there as well. That's gonna be so fun. I think I want to do let's look at the 14th. Let's do you know what? I'm gonna do it on the 14th. Wait, Lex, when you doing his party? Oh man. Yeah, it's a journey ship reunion. So everybody that's ever been in my any of my journey ship sessions that I've had, we're gonna come together on a Zoom, like Zoom. So I'll send you a new link. And then we're just kind of like a reunion. You know, you have your high school, your class reunion. This is gonna be a journey ship reunion from when my very first one up until the one that I'm actually in. So I'll allow the people that's currently in my journeyship session, they'll start on Thursday, they'll be able to participate too because they're in the actual session. But just kind of catch up. I think it'll be fun. um you doing it on the 14th? Oh, okay, so I'll do it on the 7th. We'll do the 7th. But yeah, I think it's gonna be fun. All right, do you want to come to the thing, Lex? If you do, I'll do it on the 7th. But if not, then I'll do it on the 14th. Anyway, but yeah, so I think it'll be fun. I am going to send out emails to everybody. So each journeyship session that you were in, you all will get like an email at the same time, inviting you to the journeyship reunion. I'll just in that email, I will just send a link. Um, and if you are going to attend, I'll just ask for you to reply to me saying that you will attend. And then you'll have the link and you can just join. But I would love to know if you're actually going to be able to make it or not. So it's going to be fun. All right. So we're going to do it on the 7th. So May 7th, journeyship reunion. And then I'll email everybody. That's all right. Eunice. You're very I got it. Okay. All right, perfect. I got your email address. All right. Perfect. All right. Well, thank you guys so much. Again, thank you for being one of my 10,000 subscribers. I am excited. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for staying on for this hour and 48 minutes with me tonight. I really, 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 really appreciate you guys so much. I will send you guys your if you email me, I will send you your gift cards via email. It'll just be a virtual, so you don't even have to worry about me getting your address to mail you nothing. So I appreciate that. And then for those Eunice and Carolyn for the journey ship sessions, congratulations. I'm excited. I'm always excited um to share. It's my way of giving back those two donated sessions that I do every session. So um, I appreciate you joining. So, all right, guys. Good night, and good night. If anybody has any questions, you know how to get hold to me. You say so notary@gmail.com. And I am out of here, y'all. Deuces. Bye.